All right, y'all, finished up the workout. This is gonna be in the intro. Welcome back to the channel. So, finished up pull day. Great pull day. This motherfucker. BioSteel in the windshield. Fucking asshole. I'll see you guys in the video. Welcome back, y'all, to another voiceover, starting off pull day with a plate-loaded row machine, and these are going to be replacing the bent-over barbell rows, taking off a lot of that strain on my lower back, and boy, do I have a surprise for you guys a little bit towards the end of this video. Moving into pull-ups, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, and that first rep was a little bit more isolated, but you see me making sure my hands are in a great position and just working on that contraction with the lat. Then we go into some low row, 3 sets of 6 to 8, going up in weight and down in reps. Next up is overhanded lat pull downs, neutral grip, not too wide, not too close, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and same thing, going up in weight, down in reps. And you see me kind of cut here, and I'm just kind of taking a 5 to 10 second break, drinking a sip of water, and just making sure I finish off this set strong. After that, we have some low row. I don't like to use the cable attachment. I like to use the handles that are long. That way I can go past the chest threshold. 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps here as well. And same exact thing as I do on everything else, going up in weight and down in reps. After that, we have some alternating dumbbell curl. 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, using a little bit of a lighter weight here, so that way I can tire out that muscle through means of reps instead of weight, and trying not to go too heavy on dumbbells, just so I make sure that my form is working pretty well. Then finishing off pull day with close grip easy bar curls, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, tiring off the rest of the bicep and the brachialis in specific. And yeah, I like to use these ones where you're able to change the plates just to vary the weight. And yeah, now on to cardio. Are you done? Respectfully.
Did he update his settings? Let me know in the comments below. Is this shit grainy and all weird? Or is it like...
Goddamn right, this is a VHS tape.
Whoa! We're in the past right now, guys. Help.
Respectfully.
Help.
Now, I'm gonna keep this short and simple. Great fucking pull day.
The next day.
Guys, it is Saturday already. You know, bills are paid, everything's done. It is push day. So, you know that we're about to have some fun. I'm thinking about switching up today a little bit. I kind of want to do a 5x5 just to see how strong I really am. So, I will see you guys inside. I hope you guys have had a great week. Let's get it. All right, y'all, starting off push day with bench press. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to be doing a 5x5 instead of a 3x12, and 225 starting off. Knees up, no leverage, no wraps, just raw, and it moved exactly how I wanted it to. Next up is 250 pounds, so a 10 and a 2.5 on each side. And this moved exactly how I usually want it to move when I do my 3x12s. But I get into my head a little bit too much. My muscles are already tired from those 12 reps. So this 4th rep goes up a little bit more difficult. Then I end up finishing off the 5th just by itself, going into 275 pounds. I do this for just 1 rep by itself, wraps, and I push it up, no spotter, going into 295 pounds. This would be a new max for me. Homeboy in the back offered a spot. I put off the rack by myself, and I go down, and it's just a little bit too heavy, so this is the next goal to achieve.
Hi guys, so my name is welcome to the new vlog. We're on V3 today.
You know, you saw Julian there, and I'm really excited for him to start putting out his content. He's been recording, it's in the works, and I'm just excited to see because I do enjoy his videos. But after bench press is dumbbell incline, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. First set is 90 pounds for 10, second set is 100 pounds for 8, and then third set is 80 pounds for 12 reps, knees up, no leverage, just working off the top of that chest. And this entire set I had a grind for, especially because after that 295 attempt, I was just drained. Next up is shoulder press, 3 sets of 8 reps. And I've been seeing a bunch of different videos about how the way I do shoulder press is not ideal for the shoulders, and it's not really a healthy way or range of motion for them. So I'll be switching it up on Saturday and just seeing exactly how I feel and the difference I feel. But for now, here is me grinding out the rest of that set. Here are shoulder side laterals, 3 sets of 8 reps on each arm, using the cable machine and the low row attachment, and you put your hand through. Used wrist wraps just because the pressure on my bone is a little bit uncomfortable. After that, we have pec flies, 3 sets of 15 reps, and I do usually superset this, but I'll not use the handles. I'll have the wide grip on the outside of the machine, and I'll try to hold for a quick second on the inside. And same thing like I usually do all the time is I'll go up in weight, and actually for this one I keep the reps the exact same. So I'll start off with like 130, then go up to 145, and then 160, while the whole time keeping 15 reps across the board. After this, we go on to rear delt fly, and I'll actually superset this right after the pec fly, just so I can tire out these two and then not take as long on the machine, since I do have to do 6 sets in total. So that kind of keeps me a little bit more disciplined on how much time I'm taking. But yeah, just premise here, you know, exactly the same way I do on pec fly. I'll go up in weight while keeping the reps the same and tiring out the rest of that rear delt. Moving on to tricep pushdowns with the V-bar attachment, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, and I do tend to go really heavy on these just so I can overload the tricep. And I like to do the way that C-Bum does with the pause in the middle of the rep. I have seen significant growth on my tricep by doing this, and especially the amount of power that I'm able to push. So that's the way I do that with V-bars. Moving on to our last exercise, tricep overhead extension, 3 sets of 12, going up in weight on each set, but keeping the reps consistent. And yeah, that's the rest of push day. On to cardio.
The next day.
All right, y'all, welcome back to a leg day, and the most important day of this entire prep series. Starting off with squats, 3 sets of 12. This is my bottom set with 250 pounds, so I move up to 275 and then finish off with 315 pounds. But I decided to try to adjust my form and squat deeper and disregard like my past knee injuries and my current back situation. And I made every mistake I possibly could have for this prep, but you know, everything happens for a reason. But I'll let you guys kind of see exactly what happens and going throughout my set. And I believe it happens on rep 11, but I decide to squat down right here, and then I try to go down a little bit deeper. Oh, I'm also not wearing a belt, that I usually do on this set anyway, but you see me take a deep breath, and here we go. I didn't expect to end up here. I'm just fucking dead. It feels exactly how it did before the first time when I left to Houston. It's just annoying, man. Fucking irritated. That's funny. I think the last time I did that too was around 225 pounds. So.
Because you always try to get lower. You're a tall man that can't get low.
I guess so. I'm just vibing right now. I'm gonna start stretching in a second. I ended up going back and squatting 135, which isn't gonna do shit for me since that's my warm-up weight. So I'm gonna stretch. That's what's gonna happen right now. So here next to me we do have my girlfriend, and she gave me a really good back rub, and it hurt so bad. I was borderline crying that entire back rub. But you know, you see me here doing knee to chest stretches just to try to stretch that lower back as much as possible. And like I said before, this has happened to me before. Not as much to this degree, because this time hurt way more than any of the other times, and all the previous little like, oh, my back is hurting a little bit, you know. So I did end up going, you know what, I did end up going to the doctors, and I'll tell you that much right now. But in the next video, I'll kind of go into more detail, just because that is pretty much the entire video, but this is just me trying my hardest to stretch it and not be in pain. And I just am in constant pain, constant throbbing, and I just want to finish my workout, and I'm irritated and I'm bummed, and I just want to deadlift. I just want to squat. I just want to work out my legs, because honestly, legs are one of my favorite days of the week to lift. But you know, it is what it is. I just try my hardest to stretch and make everything as easy as possible for me. Not so much for today, but for tomorrow when I wake up. I try to foam roll it. I tried to extend it, but nothing was really working. Terrible day. My back is broken.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
And
My dog died.
Chewy died. Insert picture of Chewy right here. That's how today's going. Terrible leg day. I wouldn't even call that a leg day.
I didn't even get to my leg day.
I'd say terrible attempt at the gym.
I barely finished my back workouts. People don't know how to drive in my neighborhood.
People don't know how to drive.
It's true, I am people.
This is true. I was the sidewalk. But we're gonna go get boba. Yeah. We'll see you guys there. All right, y'all. So we ended up not going to the boba shop. We just kind of went back to the house. I iced my back, took some Tylenol, just try to relax and finish off the day, you know, without too much pain. I'll go into more detail about that in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.